Good morning, welcome to Made by Janot. It's Anna here, and it's Wednesday. And Wednesdays means that it's time to film a use it or lose it video. And it's a sunny Wednesday. I have tried to, excuse my squeaky chair, I have tried to block out as much of the light as I could, but I hope you can bear with me. Yes. Use it or lose it, Wednesday. Today we are going to do something we have done before. I have a collage masterboard. This is a 12 by 12 paper that I have. It was one-sided and I have coffee dyed it. And then I have covered the print, because this was a baby print and I don't do baby journals. I have covered it with book pages. And I always have a stack of these tea-dyed scrapbooking papers, one-sided. I have a stack of them lying on my desk. See? And these are pages that I probably wouldn't use in my journals. And I have them next to me on my desk. And I also have a stack of the postcards that I get. Different. Obviously, most of them come from when people send things and they use them as backing. And then when I get my pieces of book page with fabric with text or images, depending on the size. If they're big, they go onto the 12 by 12. If they're small, they go onto the postcards. These get cut into half and made into bobbins to put my laces on. And these come masterboards, of course, and be made into tags. Let me just put these away and sneeze. I'm so sorry. I have a bit of a cold, but I can do this. So this is a 12 by 12 and it's already been collaged because you have seen me doing collages so many times. You don't need to see me do it again. So we're going to cut this and we're going to cut it blindly. So I am aiming to get some journaling cards, some tags and big tags foremost because I need big tags for my journal. So I am going to, what's a big tag? Is it 10 centimeters? That can be a big tag, or 2. Then I want journaling cards and I want some smaller tags. So did I do something stupid? No, I didn't. Journaling card tag. I'm just gonna have to think. Tags. About there, maybe. And journaling cards, and they are now 12.5, which is a good size. Then I want them to be at least 10 or something. I can get 3 journaling cards out of this, I think. Sorry for my sniffling. I am trying to not sneeze. Here we have 3 journaling cards and I want some tags. So these will be tall tags. Crap, I could have made them taller. not tall tags, just wild tags or journaling cards then. And these will be tags. Okay. That was unnecessarily painful. Let's see what we have. Okay. This is good. Nice ones. Okay. So let's decorate these. And to do that, I have some things. I have my printed out cabinet cards. I have fussy cuts. Where did the rest go? Sorry, I'm just looking and seeing what I have done with that. There they are. So, fussy cuts, cabinet cards. I have laces. I have labels. I have yeah, I think that's it. Or maybe stamps, of course. Okay, so let's start. What do I want? I'm trying to figure out which way I want things. That looks really good on there. Do I want to use this? I don't know. I could have flowers. Birds. Of course I have birds. Yes, I heard you ask. I have big birds. Almost two big birds. Too big. Where am I going to use all these birds? Oh, that's a big one. They kind of blend into the background. Have to put something behind them. Now I'm just playing, okay? So this is my process. I'm playing. So let's use the cabinet card fussy cuts. No, not fussy cuts. Printouts. Most of these come from my own stash that I have scanned, and then I have some that are from, I believe, Nick the Booksmith many years ago. Do I have any flowers? I know that I've used lots of flowers lately, so I might be a bit low on them. Yeah, seems so. I'm looking around to see what I can find. Those are also fake journaling cabinet cards that are fussy cut out of, you know, scrapbooking pages. don't like that. Anyway, let's add some labels and some other stuff to see what we can do. Might be good. I'm trying to see what I have. Labels could be, they can't be too much text on them, because then they will melt into the background. Maybe we can do some images. No. We also have the numbers, Tim Holtz number snippets. Maybe we can use some of those. Well, let's start with the lace. Well, why not? Let's see what we can do. We have some tatting here that is absolutely gorgeous. Maybe we can use some of that. It has decided to unravel itself from its whatever it is. At least for these. Yes, I think that could be nice. Here's another tatting I have. I think I'm going to use that one there. So I'm going to cut a piece off. Yes, pretty. Perfect. And oh, cigar bands. I wonder if I have any cigar bands left. I'm just checking my stash. I know I have cigar bands. Yes. That could be cool. I don't have very many, but a few. Could do cigar band on him. Could even do, this is, I believe, a king or something. No, down here. Okay. And then tag shape. Maybe sewing around. Yes. What else do we have? We have this one as well. That's quite pretty. Maybe we can do this one on her. Yes. That's perfect. Question is how much we need. Let's do 4. So I'm trying to be more open about adding textiles and specific laces and things like that to my tags. I've been a bit, I don't know, I haven't done that as much. Here comes a label that I might be able to use for him or her, like so. Collection, or maybe I can do a little scribble in there. And maybe, or no, that breaks it up a bit. That's better. maybe she can use a ticket. I think I could use a ticket here with her. Emergency ticket. And maybe she can get some lace as well. This is genuine vintage tickets, by the way. And I think I am going to look at my stamps. Yes, this is my formula. It comes to life. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. And then we have these two. What else do they need? Do you need some tatting, by the way? Maybe you do, my lady. No. Do you need some tatting? Yes, you can use some tatting. Thank you. Do you know what tatting is in Swedish, by the way? No? If you said yes, I'm sorry. Frivolitet is the Swedish name for tatting lace or tatted lace. So now you know that, if you didn't know it before. I am going to... Maybe we can do a little stamp with her. Yes. Okay, it's time to ink and glue already. Ink. I need my makeup brush, and Gather Twigs was at the top today, so that's what we're going to use. So I'm going to make one at a time. I hope I'm somewhat in frame, by the way. And I can see that I need to take some off here. We have white, so I'm gonna get, I finally got a glass one from a frame. I have been very lazy. Oh, but I finally got it, and I'm happy because it's so much easier to cut when using a glass sheet underneath. Because the X-Acto blade doesn't get caught in the plastic of the cutting mats, so I quite enjoy that. And I believe the frame was like $1 or something in a thrift store. So, and I have taped the edges, so that's good. I think that's will be enough. I'm gonna have to ink a bit more. Bring that to the side. So anyway, it's Wednesday. How are you all doing? I don't know if I asked you that. I just jumped right into it, to talking as usual. Except for the cold, I'm doing okay. No headaches this week, which is great. Just the normal headaches you get when you have a cold, but no migraines. Okay, we can do some more cutting. When I fussy cut these in the summer, I didn't take all the small pieces out because then they would have gotten stuck on everything and on each other in the plastic bag. So I decided to be a bit lazy and just do the outlines. So that's okay. There we go. So I'm gonna see if I have time today, but I have a small thrift haul to film again. I was out with a colleague this weekend and we ended up in some thrift stores, and we were at an exhibition, and I'm gonna tell you all about the exhibition when I do the thrift haul, but it was amazing for someone who's into junk journaling and history and this kind of stuff. So I have some things to show you and to tell you from that. But when I have done this, I'm gonna have some lunch, and then I'm gonna have to get ready because my youngest daughter is going to the optician. Her glasses have a new prescription and they have arrived, so I'm gonna go with her and get them. So there we go, perfect. Let's continue while we're at it. And she's super happy because she is going to try out some lenses as well, and not only have glasses. When she's doing the volleyball, her glasses often gets bumped, and yeah, I can't even count all the times we had to go into the store and get them fixed because they had broken. So I think lenses will be better for her. And also when she's going with the bike, the mountain bike, she complains that sometimes the glasses get, then she has sports glasses, but they get steamed up or, you know, when you breathe and you're warm, and yeah, I think it will be good for her. We will see. Oh, more white spaces to take out, and this is from a book I have about vintage fashion, or about fashion history from 1800s to 1960s, I believe, or 50s. And that's a really fun book to do fussy cutting in. There we go. This one. I'm not going to fussy cut every single flower in her hair. It will have to be like it is. And I'm not going to take that part out either. Or am I? Who am I kidding? Of course I am. Let's see. So I have to think about what to have for lunch. Something nice and easy, I think. Quick, because I am going to get her at school in 1.5 hours, so I have to be thinking about that as well. But we are almost ready to start gluing, and then we just have to do the toppers and round some corners and stuff like that. Oh, this one as well. Could also do some Tim Holtz flowers, but I don't know. I don't feel like it. Glue. I am going to use Art Glitter Glue and glue stick today, depending on what I'm going to do. Let's start here. and he will be glued down with glue stick, because I know that these are printed on my old printer, which we threw out many years ago, at least 4 years ago, and I know that the ink in that printer was no good. It was one of those inkjet. So yeah, and now I did a mistake, I think, because I'm gonna make this into a tag. Could I put him further down? No, let's work with what we have now. I'm not gonna start ripping him up. This is a genuine cigar band that's been on a cigar. Yes. And where is my, there is my tag shaper. Let's do the big one. Oops, some things are flying. Ooh. And I have a little bowl here where I put all my scraps. Yes, that's okay. One down. Let's continue with her. And let's not put her as far up, okay? We can do a bigger slant to the cut there. There we go. Anyway, the inkjet printer, when you used Art Glitter glue and put on the back, you'll see the glue through. It would be like stripes, and I did not enjoy that very much. So let's see if we can get some glue on this one then. That's fiddly, but I don't mind. Really beautiful work. I wish I could do tatting myself, but on the other hand, I do enjoy finding and thrifting, knowing that I'm saving something that could be thrown out. Okay, so I'm gonna try to get it a bit like a V shape. I don't want it straight. I'm going to use the paper towel to really push it down and get the excess glue off. Yes, I love that. And I don't even mind it sticking out a little bit. I could even push it in. Yes, I could. Okay, that's nice. Let's do another angle. This is just an old gift card that I used to make a template for cutting angles at my tags. And you can even do the other 2 corners as well. Yes. Okay. Let's do this one. And I think I can use Art Glitter glue for everything here, but maybe I should even put it this way instead. Yes, that's better. I'm gonna do both. I'm gonna do both glue and glue stick and Art Glitter glue for this, I think, because I don't want the fiddly bits to fiddle. Okay, and that worked. That worked. Wow, I am surprised. So when I have been to the optician with my daughter, I am going to go grocery shopping. You hear the sigh? I am not very excited about that, but it has to be done. And this I was going to make into a big tag, but I wanted it to be taller than. Maybe I should just make it into a journaling card around the edges and even it out a bit. I thought I had a pair of scissors here. There they are. Corner rounder. Let's make the big corners in this one. Yes, that's good. And continue with the next one. Do I want to change the I think I do. There we go. And then the bird. I don't know the bird names. I'll cut them off. I know some birds, but not all of them. And I'm no bird watcher. Here I need paper towel to dab it off, and let's put him on the right way. Go. Once again, even out the edges and chomp the corners. Just like that, we have 4 new ephemera to use in the journals, which is great. I believe my favorite way to do ephemera is to use the Collage Masterboards, because they are so versatile and nothing gets, you never get 2 pieces that are the same, and I really like that. So I'm using the Arctic Glitter Glue. Pretty, pretty, pretty. And let's do the little stamp as well. Let's do this one. And here I think I'm going to start with the lace, or do I want the lace on top of her? I want the lace on top of her, and I want it sticking down a bit. think. So let's glue her down. I have been sitting at my desk and I have been crafting most evenings this week, doing some ephemera for my journals I'm currently working on. The autumn inspired called October is almost finished. I am actually working on sewing in the signatures. So I believe there will be a flip through, hopefully this weekend, of both that one and the Ludwig and Elizabeth. So that's good. And then I am still working on the, just trying to see which side is, it's going to be like this. I'm still working on the grungy, dark, gothic-ish journal. I don't know when it will be finished. I'm not stressing, because it is not a Halloween journal, so it's no hurry. Could be a bit witchy and supernatural. The Collector of Curiosities. So lots of strange things going on in that one, but I think I am going to cut some of the lace off on the sides of this. That can have an impact on how well it goes into a pocket. Okay, now we have the last one, which I'm not 100% sure of yet. I'm not sure about you, little one. You need something else. I'm just looking around in my stash to see what I can find. That's actually better. Just quickly ink that one as well. I feel another sneeze coming on. Give me a second. Okay, let's do this. And this one has to have rounded corners because she has rounded corners. And I think I actually didn't cut her out myself. I think that she came in Happy Mail. Don't want to glue all over my fingers. That's the downside of being crafter, paper crafter, because all the glues make the fingers really and the hands really dry, and in winter my hands crack, so that's not very nice. Let's see if we can round the corners. Done. How should we do this? I don't think I can round the corners with the lace there, can I? Not really. I could try. Push it in a bit. Okay. Because I haven't glued it down here. 100%. So. There we go. Let's see what we have done today. I have made this journaling card with the lovely lady, and the ticket and the stamp. Perfect. I have made this journaling card with this lovely lady and the lace and the stamp. Pretty. And this one with the little girl and the tatting and the little number. We have this one with a bird and a label and a stamp. We have another bird and a label and a stamp. And then we have these two tags with tatting and with a cigar band, and these will get toppers as well. She will have something lacy and he will have maybe something else. Let me see what I have. Can he have one of my... This is fabric that I dyed. Eco dyed. No, he needs probably an eyelet or something, but she can have something lacy. A lacy lace. I have my lace here, didn't I? Could do with this. That would be perfect. Let's cut a piece off. And then we can staple that on and we can call ourselves ready for today. Many times I don't do the toppers until I know which journal they are going into, because I want to match the colors or the feeling of the journal. But since she is such a pretty lady and she has the tatting down there, I think she really needs the lace. That is so cute. And my stapler is somewhere here. My tiny stapler. It's not the Tim Holtz Tiny Attacher, it's another tiny stapler, but it's really good. And it was $3, so I think I'm quite happy with that actually. I don't need the fancy one for $30. I can use this. And then we just flatten them out a bit. There we go. So my friends, here is today's use it or lose it. I have made 7 tags and journaling cards. Isn't that great? From one 12 by 12 masterboard in just 44 minutes. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Let me know down below which one is your favorite. And I will be back really soon with another video. Bye for now.